Good morning and welcome to the 10 a.m. daily weather brief. To start us off, we'll take a look at our upper level wind profiles from this morning's sounding data, in which a freezing level of 9,200 feet was observed. And beginning at the bottom of our column and moving up, we can see that winds closer to the surface at the 1,000-foot mark are out of the north at almost 20 knots, with winds just above slowing down a little bit before increasing progressively and slowly veering to a more westerly direction. Winds aloft at flight level 25 appear to max out at a nice 33 knots. And looking at our current surface analysis, making notes of the weak cold front mentioned this morning that exited the region earlier and brought a few isolated thunderstorms, we're expecting a significant warm-up this week as a ridge builds aloft with surface high pressure, working to keep conditions dry through midweek. Temperatures will then climb and break into the 80s throughout the week as the ridge continues to linger off or over the East Coast, and by Saturday, an approaching trough will then bring the chance of some unsettled weather, although timing and coverage at this point remains uncertain given how far out it is in our period. With that being said, precipitation chances start low late Friday and increase Saturday, hanging around into Monday in the form of afternoon and evening showers. And pulling up our 24-hour risk chart for today, remaining largely unchanged from this morning with the exception of some TAF adjustments in regards to cloud coverage. We have greens across the board with light winds and sunny skies throughout the forecast period. For temperatures, we are expecting a high in the low to mid 70s with overnight lows dipping into the upper 50s and precipitation chances remaining low overall. Regarding the terminal forecast here, cloud coverage is now scattered at 25,000 feet and has been further modified for the possibility of largely clear skies later in the period. Touching on our short-term risk board, we once again have greens across the board. On Tuesday, we can expect mostly sunny conditions with some clouds building in the afternoon and a high of 79. Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low of 65. And Wednesday, sunny with a high of 81. And as mentioned earlier in the morning brief at 8:15, Wednesday, a couple models were hinting at the chance that some wind gusts would get above that 20-knot threshold. However, they still are expected to remain below advisory levels at this time. And moving on to our 7-day forecast, we're beginning the week with nice and mostly sunny conditions and temperatures generally in the low 80s. Come Saturday, that precipitation chance builds in and the chance lingers until Monday. But overall, a nice week ahead. And that is going to conclude the 10 a.m. weather brief. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow at 8:15.